Hi guys, what's going on? This is your boy like what have Endure, and I'm back. I might sound a little different because I had some mouth work done, and also, um, things that's been going on. I done checked out. I did have videos for y'all, and I do have videos for y'all. Just that I had a death in the family, and I had to take care of business, and still taking care at this time. Whatever you see, this is basically gonna be the week that the burial. So apologize for that. But I gotta talk about this again. Remember what I talked about in previous videos, which is part of the series. Gaming has gotten really, really crappy. And I said it before, but people didn't understand this. When I say that gaming is getting more bad, and to be honest, there's some great games that got released just in this last part. I will talk about Power World and Pokemon, the whole thing everybody's going about that in a different video. Cause that to me is stupid in my opinion, but whatever. People like what they like, and I get that, but it's a stupid argument. But again, talk about. But in my game, I said the breakdown. I mean, just to show you for a second, like I say, if you go to the Endure channel, this is a part of the series for anybody who's new to this and have not watched. What do you call it? Have not watched any of the stuff I have in the list. There's a thing called I have a list called behind the games and breakdowns, stuff like that. Breakdown is one of them, and you can see.
What up, YouTube?
Oops. Give me a second here. I apologize for that. I'm trying to get the. I thought I could just get the list to play, but it looked like it's. Yeah, I just want to full play this exactly. Because I know a lot of people say, "Oh man, like you ain't done none of the you ain't done none of the what do you call it? The LBC and stuff like that." And there's just nothing, really to me in a way go through that stuff. But hey, but why games are boring? Why games are dying? You can see all these right here. The breakdown, you go check it out. Physical versus digital. The modern game, East versus West. We talk about that greed versus money. We talk about all aspects of the video game industry. Why games are getting boring. We have all that in there, so go check out that if you want. Also, you can go back to the past stuff when I started this channel again this month. Again, because of circumstances, I had something coming up, so I'll be pushed back a little later on. Because also, I have to leave the country to go home for a couple weeks as well. But one of the things that I'm gonna do is post back some of my best stuff. You guys tell which one was the best stuff, and I'll repost it back up so it could be set up every once a week, whatever. Cause this year is a 10-year anniversary of me doing the Endure channel with my sister, and I want to thank everybody out there who joined us, who commented, who subscribed, all that. Just thank y'all for all you have done in the chats and sharing the videos, everything like that. So with that said, let's talk about this crazy game, Suicide Squad. I was not gonna buy this game. I was not gonna buy this game for a simple reason. The reason is because of the what do you call it? I'm so sorry. Because it's an online always game, and you know me. And always online only games are not the best of friends. So, that was not gonna happen. It's an always online game, not like gonna happen. I've seen it. I never played it because I don't know. That'll be a lie. I played a little bit of it, but I never liked it. Arkham Knight was never one of my favorites, so of the trilogy. So it just didn't feel good with me. So is the Knights game. Didn't care about it. That was crap. Didn't want that. This right here, seeing the gameplay. I didn't want this. Gameplay is just a splooge of color and just does not make sense. Everybody's trying to go out for Fortnite and make their money. Okay, good. They said copying is a source of flattery. Okay, but it's just some things should not be copied. I'm just saying. Right? This game did not look interesting to me at all. And now, let's see how this goes. I'm going to use other people's videos to point this out, but yeah, I just didn't. This game, like I said, always online is not a thing. It's buggy, not surprising. The online services sucks, not surprising. And people were flocking to this, and now people are like, oh, I want my refund. Why are you pre-ordering garbage? Arkham Knight stopped me from Batman Arkham Knight, made me say, I don't think I'm cool with the Rocksteady like I used to before. You spent 7 years on this game, and this proves my point. Now, do I say pre-order is bad? I've said that before in the past. I'm not changing my stance. I like a pre-order? Yes, I have pre-ordered one game right now, and that is Unicorn Overlord. Have I pre-ordered games in the past and whatever? Yes, Metroid, because I know it's gonna be good. I go by people who have a category, and most of the Nintendo games does that. Princess Peach, I know they're gonna be a good game. Mario 1000 Year Door, we know that that's an old game, but but Princess Peach is a new game. I know it's gonna be good. I know I know the pedigree of these people, and that's why I would definitely pre-order in that regard. But just because it's the biggest game out there to pre-order, like right now, we already know GTA 6 is gonna be the biggest pre-order game they're gonna say ever. So I'm not gonna deny that. People are gonna buy the game and they're gonna do this, but people know they're gonna be mods. Even though I see GTA 6 is gonna be kind of like GTA 5, where they're gonna do all kind of, they're gonna do online services and all the stupid shit that nobody wanna call out because it's their favorite game, because they're gonna do stuff. That's what they're gonna normally do, and I know that. But I'm gonna use. But also, this is not also gonna talk about how the narrative and the development part of the gaming series is crappy. Also, you gotta watch all these sites. We already know IGN, and I'm surprised IGN gave it a 5. Shockingly, I was like, wait, IGN gave it a 5? Oh wow, this really must be a crappy game. Cause you know they're one of the biggest shells out there. You know how many times have I call out IGN on my channel? And here's the thing. Let's go down here a little bit. Let's see. This a lengthy little something. Good grief, man. Do you mediocre? Okay. They don't list the bads and goods no more. Suicide Squad is a repetitive, bland loose shooter that, despite the edgy story, never stays fun for long enough. There you go. Forget the mechanics of the story. Forget the mechanics. The story was so bad that it was enraging. Okay, there you go. There are people waking up to it. And oh yeah, that's an aside right here. Madam Web, that ain't gonna be good. I could tell you right now, because people are bankrupt from stuff like that. But anyway, let's get into this situation. First, I'm gonna start with Issa Gundam and what he said. It makes sense on that. like I said, I don't know why people think that these game publishers and company, whatever, and oh yeah, the original developing team for them, they saw where Suicide Squad was going, and they quit. They left. So they know they saw hot garbage coming. But again, this is what you gamers wanted. Y'all want to copy and paste and everything, and that's what they're gonna do.
Suicide Squad, DC's answer to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Rocksteady, once famous for the Arkham Knight games that revolutionized superhero gameplay mechanics that are still copied to this day, a la Spider-Man 2, anyone? Well, they finally released their much-anticipated new game, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Harley, no!
Worth it.
I knew that there was trouble in paradise when not even IGN got a review copy. The biggest shill gaming site. I remember something
Exactly, and they gave it a 5. Holy crap. Another thing about IGN 2, which I was surprised to when I was looking at this right here. Not only when a big game comes out, what do you guys remember? IGN used to shield it's all white. IGN used to shield the whole screen with Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad. All you see is Persona 3 right now. Persona 3. That's it. Even if you go... Oh, that's IGN Africa. Oh, I didn't notice. I was in the wrong spot. Maybe I might like IGN Africa. Good going. Okay, let's put... I was surprised. IGN. Let's put IGN.com. I didn't know it was that. Oh, nope, I was correct. IGN.com. I thought I had. I'm like, wait, what's Africa? So, yeah, they used to put all the commercials and all the stuff all over it. They looked like they toned it down. Good job, IGN. Good job. I applaud you on that. I applaud you on that. I give you a little bit of something. Anyway, I digress.
My guitar teacher once said to me when I was a kid, and I was voicing my displeasure with modern music and its lack of creativity. He looked at me and smiled and said, "My boy, music isn't for musicians." And I say unto you, in the modern day, gaming isn't for gamers. It's for consumers.
The same goal, which is make the best entertainment on earth and engage and captivate our consumers. Booths, so we're very focused on letting consumers play their own enterprises where we talk to consumers.
Don't ask questions, just consume product.
Buy the best.
Exactly. And we've had a conversation about this in the past from the old when I used to do Endcast with consumers. Shock and behold, what do we see? I told you back in the past that people just playing games just for gameplay and all that stuff, the Twitch and everything, that's going to dilute the gaming market into crap, and we're seeing it play out.
Battle Pass. Interact with social media. Connect your Twitch Prime.
Exactly.
To get exclusive Twitch
exactly.
Skins. And any other subsequent bullshit that they can tack on in hopes of getting you to keep paying for what you already own.
Exactly.
Money, please.
Oh, no, there's no money.
Oh. Money, please.
Oh, wait. My fault. Ubisoft is trying to change that.
The world is burning.
Let's consume product.
Ubisoft executives say gamers need to get more comfortable with not owning your games.
You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
With not owning your games.
Listen again.
You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
And if you
exactly. And Ubisoft, how... I'm not saying the Night Jet is not bad with Ubisoft or things are. Y'all give us Mario Rabbids 2. Good games. You gave us, for me, that I've been playing and I enjoying. People have been liking Phoenix Immortal. Okay, I got it. For me, of course, you guys know the Starlink. I love that game. That's a pretty good game. And I got the Prince of Persia Crown. That's also a great game. So Ubisoft, you can produce good games. Cut the garbage.
If you're a gamer and you look at all of this and you say, "No, sir, I don't like it," Well, guess what? You need to stop being a crybaby. You need to stop complaining. You need to stop being a toxic gamer. By the way,
Wait, hold up. What did I say there? Wait. All my worries about this game, all the negative press and vibes, all of it got got away after I picked up the controller myself and tried it. What? Rocksteady Games cooked? Suicide Squad is a top shelf game in all departments. I cannot wait to master it and immerse myself. That's some BS. Whatever. Me see,
need to
that's
stop
crap.
complaining. You need to stop being.
Wow, I see what he's saying. Look at that. Look how that looks, and look how this look. Wait, it was 7 years in development, and it looks way Arkham Knight, which again, not the weakness of the Arkham for me. I'd rather play Origins than this. But that did better than this. Look how it looks. Good grief.
A toxic gamer. By the way, may I recommend building Gundam model kits? Personally, I find it more rewarding than the average AAA game release experience. And
True.
in the long run, probably cheaper. As you avoid hitting the
Who doesn't
That's
love
true.
friendship?
You're right about that. I've built mine in the past.
Sets are villain themed. For
bad UI.
the gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set, some of it will have the Bane drums, and you feel like Bane, and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke, and you trigger all kind of effects. So Bane.
What the heck is that? Really?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What is that?
This is where we're doing our designing now. There's a reason why I like Japanese games. Called crap. And it's not because you're a woman, lady. It's because you don't know what you're talking crap.
Like boom, boom, boom.
Kill me, please. I want to die.
Uninspired gameplay that seems like a copy pasta of many things that have come beforehand. And the always online feature that I find to be absolutely abhorrent in
good.
single-player games.
Good.
Oh, and of course, microtransactions. Where will we be
course.
about those, am I right?
You can't see none of that. But that store work. That store work. I can't play the game, but the fucking store works.
That's exactly why I said what I said. I myself have not streamed a lot of games, as you guys know, with my gaming channel. But a lot of these guys, and they're making their money, guys and girls. I don't care, they make their money. That's not my problem. But when I said they dilute in the gamer market, this is the reason. I gotta play the game. I have played sort of Vagrant up to maybe like halfway the channel. You ain't see me post it on my channel. Why? Because I'm actually playing the game and enjoying it. That's why.
But the root of the issue for many is how it treated beloved heroes of the DC universe and lazy writing.
Brainiacs dropped a bug farm into Midtown, heavily guarded, pumping Terminauts into the city.
The hell is a Terminaut?
How about we Terminaut go find out? Eh?
Oh.
How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
Now these two guys are basically those guys right there.
You piece of shit loser.
That's what they are. Piece of shit losers. Because they're sick. Y'all are sick people.
Basically, the Justice League has become victims of mind control from Brainiac. It's kind of like a spin on the first episode of the Justice League cartoon from 2001 called The Secret Origin, but bad.
Night ripoff directed by J.J. Abrams. Full of diversity, equity, inclusion. Injected woefully into the game. This was made for someone who is
the
an
hell is that?
ADD-riddled human who believes that universal income is the only way forward because a 9-to-5 job equals slavery.
Deadshot is now black because the Deadshot you know from previous Arkham games was a fake. Because of course he was.
Isn't Deadshot supposed to be white?
Aren't you supposed to be shutting your damn mouth? Kangaroo-looking ass.
Because you are Australian.
Oh, great writing. And he's right. Deadshot has been black and made faces, Suicide Squad from in the movies and everything. But here's the thing though. Like they said, if this is part of the Arkham universe, he's white.
This is fine.
Could they have come up with a better explanation? No, don't be a bigot. I'm not even getting into the weird Poison Ivy cutscene where she's like a little kid now, and then like Harley Quinn is sweet talking her.
Nope.
Back when I first became owner of Mint Mobile,
Which we already know how that goes. Funny how weird that is.
We're just moving on from that. King Shark puts on the Lantern's ring and calls forth a giant green shark that almost eats the group. This is a clear sign that whoever wrote this has no clue how the Lantern's ring works, or they just thought, this will be funny. The Joker is back.
At least buy me dinner first.
But not Mark Hamill's Joker. He's dead. This is the Joker from Elseworld, and I'll let the game developers explain to you how great he is.
I think we've taken him back to the kind of more vaudeville roots of Joker. He's masking insecurities with traditional Joker behavior.
I am so sick of developers having the same...
Motherfucker. That don't even make no goddamn sense.
Really? Really? Y'all, most of the developers were... Again, I would take the Japanese females over the Western females. For real. I will. Sorry.
Explanation for a trash reimagining of a character. Oh, he's figuring out who he is. Like, really? Really, a homicidal maniac needs a little downtime to figure out who he really is inside. Captain Boomerang finally gets to kill the Flash and tops it off by getting ready to take a piss on.
Holy shit. Congratulations.
And then everyone congratulates him on the sides of his penis. Great writing, I know.
Great
but
writing.
what burned people the most was the death of Batman. This hit harder for folks because it was the last time Kevin Conroy played the character before he died. It was obvious that Conroy opted in to play this character and do this role as his subsequent farewell to the character. So I'm going to remain neutral. But to play the devil's advocate, during the 90s and the early 2000s, the Batman series and the Justice League cartoons were peak DC experience, my dudes.
Yes,
Before the DCU, you literally had Justice League Unlimited, and it was by far the better Justice League experience. I defy you to watch it on HBO Max and tell me it's not better. I'm not going to do a whole video essay on the 90s Batman series because we'd be here all day, but the design aesthetic was, as the kids today call it, the chef's kiss. It had the film noir visual vibe and styling. In storytelling, even the way the show was animated was in a new way. It was on black paper with red skies that were always like this sort of thing with the Batman cartoon that created such a tone and atmosphere that was just, I hate to say it again, but iconic. Like, there's something special about the Batman animated series from the 90s that you're never getting again. So don't even ask.
Hang on, Riley. We'll make it. Remember what you told me? You can't lose hope.
I can't take it anymore. I lost my family. My family. My family. My family.
Isn't it sad like a 90s cartoon show made for kids was better written and more adult themed than what we get with the Suicide Squad? Like, really think about that, dude. Batman was also blessed with amazing voice actors and casting. Everyone involved with this show they knocked it out of the park. The series was so good, it made Kevin Conroy the de facto Batman, And it made Mark Hamill the de facto Joker. When it comes to the Joker's voice, you think about him. Despite his Twitter page being pure cringe, you still gotta love the man's Joker. Remember, separate the art from the artist. Being a
That's what you gotta do.
Needless to say, the show is now 30 plus years old, and it has stood the test of time. Even in the modern age, when most things have a 24-hour life cycle, it's admirable to say the least. And let's not forget that if not for the 90s TV series of Batman, there would have never been a Harley Quinn, because that's where she was created. And now she's the face of the Suicide Squad game and the movies. And Lord knows they're trying to make her gay at every single turn they get.
Remember when Harley Quinn used to be attracted to men?
Call me.
Don't press your luck.
Worth it.
And surprisingly, the Arkham games just expanded upon the legacy of the Batman animated series by leaps and bounds. Now fans that loved the animated series had a chance to be the Batman, and they were not disappointed until the third buggy installment of Arkham.
That's why I said I am not part of the Arkham Knight part, because that game was buggy and no. It was trash.
But, you know, whatever. Conroy's Batman spanned decades. And for many little boys in America, maybe his portrayal of Batman was more than just a cartoon on a screen, but an archetype to mold yourself after. Batman didn't have super speed, nor was he bulletproof. But the most dangerous weapon in Batman's arsenal was his mind and sheer willpower that even made Darkseid think twice. It's not that the Justice League died in this game, but it was how they died that bothered people. Personally, Rocksteady would have been much wiser to make a Batman Beyond game than this. Maybe in some alternate universe, people are playing that game with Conroy's last role being Bruce Wayne mentoring Terry McGinnis to go beyond.
That would have been a better game. Oh my God, that would be a better game. That would have been a way better game, Rocksteady, for real. It would have. But not with the development team you got now. It's trash. But let's not forget that. We gotta go into, Gundam said we had it said, but you're gonna be seeing some of the gameplay. So I'm gonna use Freakazoid's review again. This is uninspiring gameplay to me.
For people that buy this game, the devs followed up their masterpiece, their magnum opus, by taking 10 years to crap out a game that's better used as kryptonite for epileptics rather than enjoyment. This game is straight from boardroom to table slop that took the worst failings of the DC and Marvel movies, then slapped them together into one waterboarding for the ages. But you know, at least waterboarding's gonna get your heart rate going. It'll get that near-death rush going. The only rush from this game is the rush to a refund. It's launch day right now, and this game's got fucking 12,000 players in it. That doesn't even crack Arkham Origins numbers. And I don't blame anyone that refunded this game, because it's so boring that not even the AI wants to play the game. Not even the game wants you to play the game. Not even the easy anti-cheat wants you to play the game. Hell, not even the founders of Rocksteady wanted to make this game. Brother, I'm starting to feel like we're ignoring divine intervention. This game's got the Final Destination curse to it. I gotta get out of the way of this one. The only creative idea they had was lopping off the ending and replacing it with a pitch for the Battle Pass / Season 1 Insecure Joker DLC. And
What the fuck?
So they took away the ending to promote live services. Oh, so sorry. Live services. Oh my goodness. This is one of the reasons that gaming is dying.
Fucking wish that was a joke.
I think we've taken him back to the kind of more vaudeville roots of Joker. He's masking insecurities with traditional Joker behavior, but deep down he's not sure who he is yet.
Huh? I mean, here's silly me. I thought the dude was just off his rocker. Turns out he blew up the block because he just hasn't found his best self yet. And before one of you goes piping up with the whole "perhaps I treated Gotham Knights too harshly." No, you didn't. No. Listen, just because I took a shit today, it doesn't make the shit I took yesterday any less of a shit. Exactly. It didn't transform into a butterfly. It didn't magically turn into a garden of flowers. It is still the same thing it was. Just now, there's more of it. Now, with all that being said, this game is already becoming irrelevant, so let me try to get get this review out before the layoffs come. Starting off, let's talk cash money. This game's a gold digger, plain and simple. But I'm talking a pure platinum gold digger. They collect $70 at the door, give you 2 unlockable outfits, then point you towards the cash shop bundles that feature standard, deluxe, and legendary editions for each one. And it doesn't stop there, folks. On a $100 max edition pre-order, you don't even get the legendary version. Hell, you don't even...
Again, why are you buying this game digitally for $100? That's crazy. That's crazy. Really? $100? Good grief.
Get the full standard one. They want you to pay $10 to $20 for an outfit in a single-player game, turning this looter shooter into a credit card cookout. Instead, here's a token for a battle pass so you can come back next month and do 100 more escort missions until you earn another Harley outfit where she's showing less skin than a nun.
Guys with bad genes.
Yeah, right.
No, thank you. I'm good. I'll just be right over here playing Deadpool. We are a far cry from the Rocksteady of old, and speaking of which...
Budget cut.
Now I have no reason to adore Harley giving me tinnitus. Waller's packing more than Harley is now. I'm at attention during these briefings. I'm getting briefed like a motherfucker. You've been informed. Now let's talk about the combat. Looter shooter, more like numbness and tingling, 2 telltale signs a seizure is coming on. Their motto for what goes into the UI was just yes. We got trackers, 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 trackers. We got trackers tracking things that are already being tracked. More trackers, skill trackers, combo trackers, tutorials that won't go away despite how many times I complete them. More tutorials. Might as well slip some fucking Subway surfers in here, and how about a stock trader too? This game is petrified at the thought of you getting confused because that might lead to you quitting. And if you quit, they can't milk, I mean, they can't show you all the neat stuff in the Battle Pass. Buy the Battle Pass. If you want your family back alive, buy the Battle Pass. Whoa, flashy, pretty colorful colors. Isn't this game fun? No. And now I won't compare this game to Arkham because unlike the developers, I believe in letting great things rest in peace instead of digging them out of a grave so they can be shot on a park bench. But then again, where's the fun in that? Playing the Arkham series after playing this feels like a dopamine detox. I mean, just look at this, then look at this.
Look at that.
What are we doing here? In Arkham Knight, the combat was so fun and smooth that I beat that game then fought in the arena mode for hours more just so that I can get even more of that distilled hit. In this game, after about 3 hours of playing, I wanted to join the Suicide Squad. The gunplay has no life to it. It just feels like busy work with melee tacked on as a one-button gimmick. And if they think it's perfect as it is, fine, great. How about adding more mission variety so I'm not constantly doing escort missions? How about having some more skills in here, weapons, gadgets, or shit, here's an idea, making each hero play distinct. Their response? Look at the pretty colors! I spent the entire game hoping for a second gear or an inch of depth, but after those first 2 hours, hope was the closest thing I got to a new gameplay mechanic. And before you say, it's a looter shooter, what did you expect? Consider this me calling the entire idea of making this game a looter shooter a stupid fucking one rather than a critique of the genre. And I apologize if that comes off as harsh, but I'm writing this as I'm stuck in the 13th unskippable cutscene of a loot box opening despite knowing that only dog shit is on the other side. This is the worst episode of Storage Wars. Oh, but surely the boss fights are a creative reprieve though, right?
Nope.
No. 4 of these play the same mag dump encounter, and 2 of those 4 in fact are exactly the same because they just copy and pasted the Flash as a stand-in for the final boss. Oh, it's alright though. I understand they were short on time. Moving on, how do the heroes differ combat-wise? They don't. No matter who you play, the guts are the same with different animations. Lego Batman 3 does a better job at making heroes play differently.
Damn.
You know what I
That's
think they
crazy.
should have done with this game? Scrap the entire idea of a team-up, take King Shark, and make a knockoff Ultimate Destruction 2, baby. King Shark already moves like Hulk, he hits like Hulk, he runs up buildings like Hulk. All he's missing is Hulk's entire moveset. You open up the top 5 streams right now, and 4 of them are playing as King Shark. The answer is obvious. What do you think is easier? Making 4 good movesets or one really fucking awesome one? Consult your history and get back to me, Rocksteady. Following that, humor. It does have its moments.
Go get him, Flash!
But outside of those, you are taking jokes in all holes all the time to the point where they constantly interrupt what should be a gritty moment with another joke. Like you take a look at the first boss. The Flash assaults a woman, gets pissed on. Oh, shit, sorry, that's just Ezra Miller. Anyway, Superman gets shot, dies, and 2 seconds later they're going, "Aye, they took me fucking gun, so I had to decapitate an emu cartel member with a curved stick."
Oh, what is a stick?
Well, I got Ray vitiligo. It's the opposite of what Michael Jackson got.
Hell, even Kevin Conroy's solemn memorial is chased with you fucking prestiging.
Which is sad. Which is sad. I'm not like super, you know, I understand with Kevin Conroy and everything, but still, it's kind of a bad way to end.
I will have a collection of relics to rival my father's.
Coming off of a game like RoboCop where you can feel the love for the character, here you can feel the disdain for the characters, especially Bruce, man. They killed his ass on a park bench. He deserves at least like a lazy boy or something. Definitely something that reclines. But luckily, if you want it to stop, I'm your guy. Welcome to Sweet Pimp Inc. I saw tons of comments comparing my writings to that of Suicide Squad alumni Ernest Hemingway. Millions clamoring for a Fleekazoid deluxe cut of the Suicide Squad story. So you know what? The Fleek fixes Pimp. You can redeem this whole story with one easy change that can be simply described as bros before hoes. I say we trade budget cut Wonder Bread for Batman. Instead of Wonder Woman fending off the brainwashing, helping us for half the game, and making the heroic ultimate sacrifice, getting the only honorable death with a swelling orchestra instead of a golden shower, Batman gets that role because he's the character that we have 15 years of history with. He's the motherfucker whose universe we reside. And guess who decided that one? You silly Billy. This isn't Mad Max Heavy Flow. There will be no bait and switching under Sweet Pimp Inc. And then I would tweak that honorable death ever so slightly to have Batman do the most honorable thing, shutting Harley the hell up permanently. Roll it.
You had a good run, Brucey. Flying around Gotham, punching bad guys, clean up the streets, causing long-term mental and emotional damage to everyone you knew. Bet you didn't think it'd be me.
Get your
Oh, Lord.
Thanks to the flock of pimps.
I was shouting out him because it just needed to, because it was just crazy. It is. But here's another thing that's kind of sad about it, and that's why I'm basically leaving it one more right here.
PlayStation is removing over 1,200 titles.
Should I do that one? I know I have one more that I was talking about with Suicide Squad, and I'll leave it at that. Oh well, basically everybody wants their money back. Steam, that's what it was, and I forgot it. Steam is now deleting bad reviews of games. Shocking, ain't it? But that's where we are right now. But the games, but also bad review of this game. Why? Because they want this game to keep on going. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not part of that nonsense. You guys could keep it. Those who bought it, hope you enjoy it. But to see that this game took Rocksteady, a very pronounced game company, and turn it into this, another set of game, another game in the game industry is losing its mind, and also it's getting really, really bad. So with that said, I'll catch y'all in the next video. This is your boy Liger. Remember, there's no perfect games out there. This definitely is not even nowhere close to perfect. But remember, there's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy the games on all consoles, including PC. Peace out.